Hey everyone, it's PROWLER Toys back in today's video with another Marvel Legends action figure review, and today we are looking at the brand new Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive PROWLER. On the back you get like a full drawing of that Harry Moore design. Love his artwork. Using a super suit from Kingpin, Hobie Brown became the powerful criminal PROWLER, with a caveat that he worked only for Wilson Fisk. Feeling betrayed, PROWLER turned to Spider-Man for help. Hobie Brown was the original PROWLER. But yeah, without further ado, let's open this figure up. And here is PROWLER out of the packaging. I don't have the original off to the side. I'll bring him in later during the size comparisons, but already off the bat, I'm kind of liking this version a tiny bit more. They have updated a whole lot for this figure, mostly, as you can see, those pinless joints. So let's start looking at that sculpt. Yeah, and it is kind of reused from the original, I really want to say. However, I can't be too sure about that. But yeah, already I am just liking the overall proportions of this figure. I'm not sure how I feel about this, though. Yeah, his ankles look a little too fat for his feet right there. These bands going all across the upper shin look fantastic. However, they aren't stuck there. They're like separate pieces, so they fall down really easily. As you can see, like that. I would have loved it for them to be attached, like glued on, or a part of the sculpt itself. Preferably the latter, because, oh man, trying to push it back up into place is very tough. But yeah, continuing up, and you get to see more of those pinless joints. And man, usually I'm over here thinking like, oh, is there shadowing in this figure, or is it just my lighting system? No, there's definitely some black shadowing all between the recesses of his muscles. I try. And the definition of his muscles. Look, English isn't my first language. My first language isn't anything really. But no, I like the sculpt of these thighs. Again, can't be too sure that these aren't reuse, just now with pinless. We'll get to that later. But yeah, continuing up, and more definition up here at the waist. I love how like the costume looks stretched. Really like that, and all the folds to that belt with the logo on it, and the PROWLER logo itself on the chest. Yeah, it didn't really translate all too well. Maybe they should have made it a little skinnier just to fit in more of those curves. I like how it came out. However, I think they should have just caked it on just a tiny bit more for that center chest piece. You could see tiny bits of green just poking through here and there, especially like right here. You can see just a big patch of green just starting to seep through. But other than that, yeah, I love the centerpiece. It's not super muscular, as you can see. It's pretty flat, which I actually prefer. I actually like this. And then continuing into the arms, and yeah, you get some more definition in the recesses of his muscles. Am I even like speaking English right now? And yeah, those gauntlets right here with his claws sticking out, really cool. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, some sculpted bits on the hands, on the fingers. Wow, that is something. I like that. I almost overlooked it. I'm like, yeah, if it wasn't for the lighting catching it at a certain angle, I wouldn't have noticed that. That's a really nice detail right there. And right here, yeah, these things are a little too big for the wrist. What is this using? I think this is using the Vulcan body mold, the arms at least. But I love the metallic purple being used right here. Now continuing up, and oh, actually, you know what? First, we should. Oh no. We should take a look at the cape, I was going to say. Ooh, just two different colors right here. Kind of cell shading going on underneath. You can see it starts out like really bright on this side, but then it's like a really dark purple on the inside. I love that. I mean, I can live without it being painted all the way up here, because like honestly, when are you ever going to see it? Yeah, this just looks good. I mean, zooming out, you can see like the dark right there, and wait for it to turn around. I probably could have just grabbed the figure, just twisted it around real quick just to show you, but yeah, too late. Yeah, you can see just the difference in the purple right there, and it cuts off right here. I like it, you know, I actually like it. It's not a bad touch. It's a good touch. Now, first up for accessories, you have this masked head sculpt. Oh man, just looking amazing. I absolutely love this piece. It looks so good. Definitely different from the previous version, but yet going all the way around. Just a really cool mask. Next, he comes with his Hobie Brown unmasked head. Love the hair on this guy. Love how detailed it is, going all the way around. And of course, that head sculpt with the digital face printing looks phenomenal. Love his square jaw right here. It's very square, you know, the shape of this alternate head right here. And eyebrows too, man. The eyebrows look amazing as well. Those ears, yeah, lots and lots of detail packed in all into one tiny space. I love this. And as we saw before, for the hands, he comes with these opened out clawed hands and two fisted hands, which are like robotic in shape. I want to say these belong to Ultron, perhaps, or some other like armored character. But yeah, love these. And they are a marbleized plastic, so it's no paint on top of here. You don't have to worry about chipping it or anything. Yeah, really like these. I don't like how the gauntlets just kind of like fall down though. But going over articulation, the head is able to move up this much, look down this much. There is some side to side pivot and some side to side movement. His arm is able to bend up this much and then go all the way around. He has upper bicep swivel, a double jointed elbow that bends in this much, and your standard wrist peg moving down, up, and then all the way around. He's able to bend this far back, this far forward. He also has waist swivel right there, and his leg is able to kick out this far, go out to the side this much, go back a tiny bit. He has upper thigh rotation, a double jointed knee. That was really tough. Make sure to heat your guys' figures up before you start posing them. Yeah, it is able to kick up this far. Ooh, he has upper calf rotation as the entire foot moves around with me. We're doing this all in one take, guys. Sorry. It moves down this much, goes up this much, and he has some... Alright, on to the size comparisons. Here is Prowler next to the 90s animated cel-shaded Spider-Man and Peter Parker, Mary Jane Watson and Aunt May, Green Goblin and Alistair Smythe, Dr. Octopus and the Kingpin, 97 Wolverine and Cyclops, Scarlet Spider and Ultimate Spider-Man, Daredevil and Hydro Man, Ultron, and I only do this comparison because I want to see if the knuckles are the same with the hands. They are. Ooh, look at me. Yeah. I don't mean to brag, but I'm what you would call a Marvel Legends expert. Yes, I am. The Marvel Legends Spider-Hams, Morbius and Gary the Stormtrooper. And last but not least, we have the original Prowler. I think this is from the Spider Wave, the Penny Parker Spider Wave, or the Lizard Build-A-Figure Wave, one of those two. And I like this one more. There's no deliberation. Like this one, I mean, it was good for its time, but looking at it now, I just feel nauseated. Why is it like, it's just poop green. The purple is super, super dark to the point where you can hardly make out the black on the mask right there. Don't get me wrong, I kind of prefer it not having this big black piece in the middle of the mouth right there, but I'd much rather be able to see these eye pieces as opposed to here where you can hardly see them at all. They blend in really nicely. Yeah, same sculpt for the gauntlets and then the pieces on the shin. Same. Okay, yeah, same sculpt there too. I for some reason I thought the clawed hands for the new one were brand new. Yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. But no, comparing the capes too, like this one is very comic booky, you know, very lots of folds, wrinkles in it. Well, I guess the same could be said for this one too. This take is such a mess. I'm on a time crunch right now, so I'm keeping all that in. It's long story short. I like this version a lot better than the previous one. This one is still good, but I think it's safe to just throw this into the eBay bin. All right, time for my final rating and my overall thoughts. I think I'm gonna give this figure a final rating of 8 out of 10. You know, I was pretty surprised by this figure. You know how much I liked it, and I think a lot of that just is down to like the character. I like the overall character. I like his like power set, if you can say that. You know, his suit. I really enjoy the character, and I think a lot of my bias leans into my rating of this figure. But no, this figure is definitely a step up from the previous version. As I just showed on screen right now, that previous version it's pretty rough by today's standards. So this is a very welcomed inclusion to the line, to the display. I love all the shadowing going all between the muscles, and the pinless joints this time makes this figure look a whole lot more presentable. Not a big fan of these like shin and gauntlet pieces being separate, as they just like tend to move around by themselves. It's just super frustrating. But you know, everything else I am a big fan of. Even the reused Ultron hands here are a very welcomed inclusion. If I had any criticisms to make, I definitely would have liked, here, let's pause that. As you can see, there are some segments in the hand right here. I would have loved to have gotten those on the clawed hand as well. That would have made this figure even better. But yeah, aside from that, I absolutely love the color scheme of this guy, and the posability overall is about the same. It just looks a lot nicer. But yeah, that'll do for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Anything you can do that'll support the channel will be greatly, greatly appreciated. Go ahead and check out my other Spider-Man videos. I'll have a playlist in the description down below, as well as some more Marvel Legends reviews. I'm always putting up these videos, so yes, subscribe and stay tuned for more. But with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye.